A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to Lunchtime News. I'm Shanjaram Pati. First, a look at your headlines. Final day of the 2014 budget debate. Vote to be called at 6 p.m. today. Fire erupts at Isirupaya. Over 80 injured after the collapse of the roof at London Theatre. Here are the stories in detail. A fire erupted in a building of the Ministry of Education in Isirupaya, Batharamulla. Secretary to the Ministry, Anura Dissanayake, said that the fire erupted this morning. The fire had broken out in the pension fund unit on the 4th floor of the Ministry of Education. The Secretary noted that they suspect an electrical shortage in the air conditioner to be the cause of the fire. Dissanayake added that the fire and rescue units of the Sri Jayawardenepura Kotte and Colombo municipal councils have managed to contain the fire. Meanwhile, the results of the 2013 GCE advanced level examinations have been released. The results have been released on the Department of Education website www.donets.lk. That's www.donets.lk. Now, today is the final day of the debate on the 2014 budget in Parliament. The vote on the budget is to be called at 6 o'clock this evening. Opening the debate in Parliament today, UNP parliamentarian Ravi Karunanayake said that the 2014 budget has completely disregarded the poor and has provided them with no relief whatsoever. Karunanayake also said that the government has become stuck in a debt trap. In response, Minister of Education Bandula Gunawardena quipped that it appears that the opposition has swallowed a debt demon. Also speaking in Parliament, UNP MP Dr. Harsha De Silva highlighted the importance of governing a Parliament Select Committee to conduct a complete study on the Employees Provident Fund or EPF. Responding to MP Ravi Karunanayake's earlier statement, Minister of Health Maithripala Sirisena said that it was UNP that first disregarded the poor, pointing out the fact that it was Ravi Karunanayake that removed the price controls on medicinal drugs. Also speaking in the chamber, Democratic National Alliance MP Anura Kumara Dissanayake said that the government is being run by a gang. Chief Minister of the Uvo Province, Shashena Rajapaksa, states that budget defeats at local government institutions is not a political crisis. The Chief Minister made this statement at a function held in Siambalandu yesterday. Shashena Rajapaksa was present to lay a foundation stone for a building of the Siambalandu Pradesh Sabha that is to be constructed under the Puranaguma project initiated by the Ministry of Local Government. The budgets of certain Pradesh Sabhas were defeated in the first and second round of voting. Members from our own party together with the opposition defeated the budget. Certain people are attempting to view these budget defeats as a political issue. They're trying to portray that the United People's Freedom Alliance is in a political crisis, and it is due to the political crisis that the budgets of Pradesh Sabhas are defeated. However, there is no political crisis within the party. Meanwhile, speaking at a function in Chilla yesterday, Minister of Coconut Development Jagat Pushpakumar states that corruption and fraud in relation to the coconut industry will be dealt with severely.
The function was held in Palugaswaivawatta in Chilla to launch a coconut oil manufacturing plant. I am trying to increase your fortunes, therefore I will serve your cake fairly. Therefore, we will not let any rats eat this cake. These rats have started to attack it even now. If this thievery persists, I will give the best injection. Call me at any time and let me know if any corruption occurs. I must remind you that if I catch, they will not be able to stand again. I have dealt with them before with the same injection and I will continue to do so.
Discussions are being held on strengthening the maritime security of Maldives, India and Sri Lanka. Navy media spokesperson Commander Kosala Varnakula Surya said that the first round of discussions were held yesterday and the day before in Trincomalee. The spokesperson added that 2 ships belonging to the Indian Coast Guard arrived at the Trincomalee harbour to participate in the trilateral tabletop exercise. The 2 Coast Guard ships are ICGS Vishwas and ICGS Rajkumal. Now, in the meantime, the Splash Trade exhibition commenced at the Kandy City Centre today. Newsfirst is the media sponsor of the event. The Splash Trade exhibition, which will be held until the 29th of this month, comprises of about 200 stalls. While entertainment has been organized for children, the exhibition will come alive each evening with various musical performances. The exhibition is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's time now for Crime Watch. A woman has been killed with the use of a sharp object in the Hangwela Tunnana area in Padukka. The police media unit said that the woman was murdered by her husband due to a personal dispute. The suspect has been arrested and the Padukka police is conducting further investigations. An individual was hacked to death in an area spanning 50 acres in Mahadang Kadavala, Galgamua. The victim was identified as a 42-year-old father of two who was serving at a Devalaya. Meanwhile, the body of Abdul Majid, who was buried at the burial grounds of the Baduriya Jumma Mosque in Kathankudi on the 12th of this month, was exhumed as per court order yesterday. His body was exhumed after his relatives had lodged a complaint to the Kathankudi police suspecting foul play in the death. Further investigations are underway into the discovery of skeletal remains in the Arandara area during construction work on the Kegol Avisavila road. Crime scene investigators were deployed to the location on Monday when skeletal remains were found when a backhoe machine was removing earth. The investigators have handed the remains to the judicial medical officer. Still in local news, a wild elephant strayed into the Nape village in Buddhagama area, which comes under the purview of the Siambalandua Divisional Secretariat in Monragala last evening.
Wildlife officials attached to the Ampara Wildlife Office arrived at the location after being informed by area residents that the elephant was suffering from an illness. The animal was subsequently released into a forest area in Nape after it was treated by a team headed by Nihal Jayasekara, the veterinarian in charge of the eastern zone.
And that's your lunchtime news bulletin. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Shahan Rampati. Hope listen to ahead of you. Goodbye and take care.
Hotline 0114